Hello guys, welcome to my channel once again, and today I'm actually going to show you how to design a wedding engagement invitation card. So before I get into the video, I urge each and everyone that kindly subscribe to this channel, my channel, and don't forget to hit your notification bell, and don't forget to like, and mostly drop your comment on the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this video. Without much further ado, let's get started. So now I'm going to create the size which I'm going to use for this invitation card. I'm going to make the width 3.8 by 5.5 inches. Then I'll just click create. So this is the size of the invitation card I'm using right now. I mean, everybody have the kind of size. Some people use different size for their invitation card, but this one, the client told me that this is the exact size that I want for my invitation card. That is why I go about using this size for the invitation. Without I start, I'm going to bring in an image, this image in here, like that, in here on the up here, like this. Okay, so I'll increase it like this. One thing about Photoshop CC 2020 is that it's made it in a way that whenever you want to increase something, not more or less like using CMS6, that is CX6 Photoshop. Anytime if you want to increase or decrease an object, you have to hold shift. But in Photoshop 2020, you get it right away. The secret is that there's a link in here. This is the link symbol that will tell you that you can just increase and decrease any object without losing the exact size or exact shape. So when you remove it, let me remove this link in here and then do it again. You see, just look at the difference. You get it? And let me click on it and then click on the link and see the difference. So just take note of this. Thank you very much. Let's continue now. So with this, what you have to do is just drop it right here, and then I'm going to draw a rectangle shape like this in here. I'm going to draw a rectangle shape like this, something like this in here. Okay, and I'm going to change the color to mauve color like this. This is mauve, and then I'm going to duplicate by pressing Ctrl J. All right, and then I'll push it a little bit like this. And now I'm going to remove the link from it. I'm going to remove the link from it, and then I'll push it here like that, and I'll push this one to in here like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, then I'll bring it down just in a way of merge something. All right, and now I'm going to draw another rectangle in here like this, from here to here. That is going to be white. That is going to be white like this, but I'm going to close and use the stroke, so the stroke will be white like this, and then I'm going to increase the stroke the size little bit like that. Okay, and I think this side and side is not same, so something like this, and I'm going to remove the link out of. Okay, so the link has been removed like this, and now press OK. Now I'm going to rasterize it. I'm going to rasterize it. Okay, let me position it a little bit like this, and then now I'm going to rasterize this. Okay, so after rasterizing it, I'll go for my rectangular marquee tool, and then I'm going to highlight this place in here like this, and I'll cut it by pressing Ctrl X. Okay, like this. So I'll push it by using my top arrow on my keyboard, something like that, and then I'll position this one right here. Okay, for now I'm also going to draw another rectangle, but I can duplicate this one, so I'm going to press Ctrl J on my keyboard, and pardon my manners, sometimes I do a long video. I just record it for long video so that anyone who is learning or watching me can also learn something. So that is why I take my time and do the video, so that you can easily learn something from this. Okay, so now I'm going to write in my text. No, first let me bring in I'm kind of decrease this one a little bit like that, and I'll go for my ring. I'll go for my ring like that. So I'll go to where my resources and bring in my hat, kind of beautiful like that, and I'll send it in there. So it's very big, so I'm going to resize it in a way that I want it, and you can see it has turned in kind of a way, so I don't want it in this way. So when you send the pointer around this point, and just like you are bringing it a little bit out of the point, you see there's going to be a curve. So this is what I actually wanted. Okay, and then I increase it a little bit, and I position it right here. So this is how it's going to look like. Now I've done some typing text or something, so I'm just going to bring in my text in like that, and So something like this, because of kind of time, that is why sometimes I do not type or something. So right from here you do this. I'm going to do something right from here, so just look at this attentively. I'm going to create kind of space, but I'm not going to use shape. I'm going to do it in a way like a shadow, so something like this. I'm going to rasterize it, and then I'll go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and I blur it a little bit like that, and I press OK. Then I use my Marquee rectangular tool, and then I press Ctrl X like that. So this is what I'm actually going to get, something like this. This space means that the person who is receiving this can write their name up there, so that is the reason why I do this. So kind of going to get rid of some part. Like that. So this is how it's going to look like. Okay, very simple and very nice. Now I'm going to bring in kind of the names. So this is actually engagement. It's engagement, right? So these are the name, those who are doing the engagement. So I actually do this for my client. So this is what I actually do this for them. So and I decided to record it and bring it out for my subscribers to also get to learn something. Alright, so let's move on. Something like that. Okay, so this is very simple and nice. So okay, I think this one was locked, so let me send in there, something like that. So that is quite simple. So thank you very much, and make sure you keep on subscribing and join this family. Now I'm going to there should be N. Alright, because so there should be N. There should be N, and then you can't see it, so there should be N in there. So I'm going to change the font to, let's say, Calibri, or kind of Californian font. So here we go. So this is it. Thank you very much for being part of this family. Keep subscribing and make sure you drop your comment about this Thank you very much. See you in another video. So I'm going to drag this one in here, and then I'll make sure I change the color to white. I'll change the color to white like that. Okay, then I'll drag it down like this. Something like that. So right from here, I'm going to bring in I'll go to custom shape tool, and then I'll go for kind of this all kind of custom shapes that I install. So I'll go for heart. I'll press heart. So I'm using heart, this beautiful heart symbol like this, and then I'm going to write the name. I'm actually going to use the first letter of the person that I'm doing it for. So the first letter, I'm going to use a font called Medlican. So this is the name of the person, this is the man name, the guy name. This is the guy name. So I'll drop it right here, and then I'm going to give a stroke. So I'll go to FX, and then right from there, stroke, something like this. I think the size is very bigger, so I'm going to decrease it a little bit, and then give kind of shadow to it, something beautiful. So this is it, and I'm going to press Ctrl J and duplicate it, and I'll shift the other one here, and this time this one I'm going to write the lady name, which is J. Okay, so this is it, and now I'm going to write a symbol, N symbol. I'm using kind of gold for the wording. Kind of gold like that. So I'm going to write, I'm changing the font to kind of Arial. No, let me use Calibri font, and I'll press OK, and then I'll hold my shift and press the sign on my keyboard, something like this, and I'm going to increase the size, something like that. Isn't that beautiful? It is beautiful. So